Hi, my name is Oracle Ani, and in this video, I will be reading the energies of this week, and then I will discuss how different blocks in specific chakras contribute to delayed results and even emotional distress when it comes to these energies. I will leave links below for those that would like to receive energy healing from me. Okay, so let's get to the reading. Hi everyone, it's Oracle Ani. Let's do the New Moon in Aries reading. Okay, yeah. I pre-shuffled enough, so now it's like, I'm done. I'm done shuffling. Alright. So, what energies do we have for this New Moon in Aries 2023? What do we have for the New Moon in Aries for 2023? Okay. We have some cards here, but they kind of just... Okay. I'll show you guys, and I'm going to keep them as reference on the side. The Three of Summer and Release. So, yeah, okay. And then more. There it goes. Okay. I want to do this little like reveal thing, okay? Alright, so the first card is the Seven of Spring, which is the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Five of Spring, which is the Five of Wands. Okay. Well, definitely a lot of action. All right, let's see. So the Seven of Spring, it says, don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Okay. Yeah, that is Seven of Wands. Let's see. Why the Seven of Wands here? Because what I'm picking up on these cards is I'm picking up like a lot of action. This could be specifically within a work group, or it could be with friends, or it could be with colleagues, or it could be with family. But the energy that I'm picking up from these three cards, it's this like, you know, standing up for what you believe in. There's an idea here that you have to defend with the truth, even though everybody involved is, they're not really thinking about how the team is working. They're really more concerned about their individual path, I guess you could say, with the Five of Spring. And so everybody's kind of just, I would say everybody is on this defensive mode, because they're just thinking about themselves. Either the truth, somebody in this group holds the truth and is going to set things straight, or the truth is going to come in from an external source and kind of like put some order into all this action, and this perceived chaos. Stop. So what is the Seven of Spring about? For this new moon in Aries. Hmm. Stop. Sorry, I have the cat wanting to like sit on the cards, right? But anyway, okay, so the Seven of Spring, right, says don't back down from what you believe in. We have then the Hierophant with it, and the King of Swords. So this is definitely talking about somebody who is very rooted in traditions. Maybe their beliefs are very traditional. They could also be very spiritual in nature because of the Hierophant is connected to a divine energy, right? And like people come to them for spiritual advice. The King of Swords is very logical and also very strong in the way that they not only portray themselves, but the way they want other people to see them. They also come off as, to me, like the King of Swords is somebody who's very honest, who's very fair, and can choose situations or deal with situations in a way where everybody's gonna get a fair shot, right? So if this is you and you are trying to stand up for yourself and at the same time know that you're not only defending something that you believe in, but you're also defending a tradition, or you're defending, if you're defending some sort of tradition, or like, and I'm saying, sorry, I'm saying a tradition that has a lot of people in mind. Maybe it could be like a cultural tradition as well as like a spiritual tradition, something like that. And with the King of Swords, again, I'm getting this idea that it involves more than just yourself. So I could see that being I could see this being a situation where one person is standing up for a set idea, a set, like set rules that take everybody into account, and they're trying to communicate this truth. They're trying to be as fair as possible, right, towards this group. And this group is, because they're only thinking about themselves, they don't see the they don't see how this idea or this truth actually benefits them. And so here with the, with our reference cards here with release, it says let go of the past, the Three of Summer. What am I seeing here? So the word graduation is highlighted and news worth celebrating. So it's almost like saying, you could focus on this chaos and kind of like fight this person that is trying to set some sort of example, set some sort of rule, some sort of idea that's actually fair for everybody involved. And I can kind of see that as like that route as being a waste of energy, because you don't realize that you're fighting against something that could be good for you. And so here it's saying, like, let go of the past. So maybe we'll see what the past is, but right off the bat, I'm thinking, like, well, maybe this person didn't always act with honesty and like the spiritual sense to them. And so I can see that as being like, well, you don't really trust that they really do have your benefit in mind, because maybe in the past they were more forceful about imposing that idea or imposing that rule, or you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see all the I'm trying to see all these things. Okay. But it's almost like it's not quite it's not fully formed on my end anyway. So let's just keep going with the clarifiers. Let's see the clarifiers for the Ace of Winter. Why is this Ace of Winter here? What is the Ace of Winter for the new moon in Aries? Let's highlight it for me in the text here. It says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. Okay. So why is the Ace of Winter here for the new moon in Aries? They didn't quite fall. So let's see. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. Interesting. That's like pushing forward. That was me. That's like pushing forward with what you believe in. It's a lot of defending. But I see it as a like a fair thing, and like something that correct, like you should be doing, right? So Six of Cups in reverse. Why is this Ace of Winters? This is like something, so Six of Cups in reverse is something that happened in the past that you haven't let go of or you haven't resolved. So here with the release card of let go of the past, that's that situation, right? Why is this Ace of Winter here with the new moon in Aries? The Wheel of Fortune, which is the fortune fairy in this card. Something flipped here. What flipped? Oh. The Four of Cups in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune is our major arcana for the month. And the way that I understood this energy for this month is the energy of cause and effect, which means like either receiving the rewards for something that you've done in the past, or receiving, I don't want to call it about the punishment, but receiving the block for the wrongdoing of something from the past. And it's upright. So that means that there's a situation here that has to be made right, whether that is by slowing you down or by rewarding you. So I would say that this situation about having to defend yourself is something that could both, you know, feel like a chore, right? But then that would be the slowing down. The slowing down for look at his little face in the camera. He's gonna come sit on these cards. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so what I was saying was that this defending yourself attitude, if it is you who is doing it, is the result of whatever is missing. Either the reward. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. I see. Okay. If it is you who is having to defend yourself, that is just what you have to do. It is the fairest way, or is the way to get the fairest outcome of this current situation. However, if you have somebody standing up for you, that would be the reward for whatever you've done in the past. So like I'm talking about the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This could do like the Six of Cups. I always think of the Six of Cups as a family card. And then the Four of Cups is either, let's see, because I want to read it from this deck. It's, yeah, like I said earlier, it's something that's happened in the past that you haven't let go of, right? Because if you are defending yourself, that is, let's call it closing the cycle, right? And then if it's somebody else standing up for you in your name, then in a way, this Four of Cups in reverse, it's like bringing an issue to the surface that has been there, but let's just say, and it has been affecting things, but nobody's been willing to talk about it in the past. So it's almost like information that's coming out that has, it's like addressing the elephant in the room. Oh, it's addressing the elephant in the room, you guys. And that is, it says, you know, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. A lot of times challenges is how we're able, like overcoming challenges is how we're able to get to the next level in life, right? Like you don't, when you're playing a video game, you have to beat the boss, right? You got to do the boss battle to get to the next level. Or you have to finish the race within a certain amount of time to get to the next course. And so that's kind of like the idea that I'm seeing here. Where this boss battle may be addressing the elephant in the room, or is not maybe, is addressing the elephant in the room. What is, so let's see, with the Five of Spring, I'm seeing the phrase overly ambitious people as the highlight. Okay, so why is the overly ambitious people? Why is the Five of Spring for the new moon? you have the World in reverse. Okay, so I want to see if this is relating to these people or if it's relating to you. I feel like this is relating to these people who are like, maybe you are closing up the cycle by addressing the elephant in the room, or you have somebody on your side that's coming to do that with you or in your honor, something like that. And I feel like these people here are not ready. They're not ready for that. They're not ready to close the cycle, which does create some sort of tension, some sort of conflict, because it's not being on the same page. Oop, oop, okay. Why is the Five of Spring here? Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they are supposed to be working together. But instead of working together, they're, it's almost like if you want to build a house and you want to do it by yourself, that is a very ambitious goal. And doing it by yourself is going to take you longer than if you have a team to do it with. And so like what I'm seeing with this group of people is that they're all very ambitious, so they have this ambitious goal, but they're not willing to work together. And so that's what keeps them stuck in that cycle where they're not getting ahead as fast as they want, simply because they're not willing to work together, simply because they're wasting their energy in competing with each other instead of getting together and like realizing that they all want the same thing, they all are working towards the same goal, and that if they were to have a conversation, like a logical conversation, like the King of Swords would, where the King of Swords would say, okay, let's make a plan. Let's see, these are all the strengths. This is the strength of person A, this is the strength of person B, this is the strength of person C. These are the weaknesses of each person, and together we can realize our goals even faster. However, because they're not willing to do that, they will continue to feel like they don't have any support and they have to just defend themselves constantly, right? And it's almost like with the Release card and the Three of Summer, it's almost like the message, and I'm going to get clarifiers, but I'm kind of getting the sense of like, you stand up for what you believe in, you do what you have to do, you know what's right. Like, let them do that, you do you, and as you do what you have to do, you'll be able to let go of the past and step into a more joyous, situation, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're closing the cycle, rather than staying stuck in a cycle that just doesn't work anymore. Give me a clarifier for the Release and the Three of Summer. Page of Wands, that's my card for a new adventure. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, like you can either, like I just said it. You can either continue to, you know, I guess I'm gonna call it the do the wrong thing with these group of people because they're not willing to work together and they're not willing to address the elephant in the room, and they don't really have the spirit of cooperation. Or you can do the right thing and then just move on to a new adventure that allows you to let go of the past because you've closed the cycle, allows you to have fun, have some time off, enjoy a night out, uh, laughter, right? This could be with a new group of people that have a more cooperative, helpful attitude when it comes to themselves and working with others. I mean, look at the happiness in this little kid's face, right? Like, look, look. It's almost like getting what you wanted. I'm trying to center these here. Let's see. Like, you've always wanted this. So, like, just don't worry about staying loyal to people who are not loyal or continuing to work with people that are not looking to cooperate. Okay. So now I'm going to go into the chakras that I'm seeing here. And I'm also going to go feed my cat. Okay. I also want to say that there's also the energy of your inner child here. If this is something to do with your family, right? I believe it was the last video that I mentioned. Maybe it was the last one or maybe another one. One of them this month where I was talking about a child being involved to see the truth. A lot of times that can be the inner child that, you know, remembers everything correctly. Even though you can't like convince them of like a logical answer because it's like it's just more pure. It's a pure emotional perspective. So I did want to mention that energy here, though it might not apply to everybody watching this. Okay, so the Seven of Spring. The Seven of Spring to me, this being assertive and not backing down for what you believe in, I feel like this is the root chakra, and I feel like I talked about it in the last video. So the root chakra is coming up. Yeah, the root chakra came up in the last video for patience, and then it came up again for the Reiki boost for patience. But sometimes you need patience to stand up for what you believe in, to kind of see it through, you know? So that would be a healthy root chakra, right? And then the Ace of Winter, which is, you know, I picked up on do not be deterred by challenges along the way. It also includes a healthy root chakra with a healthy throat chakra, okay? Because one thing's to feel secure in what you believe in and to have the patience to stand up for it. And another thing is to be willing to speak it out, right? And to express it in, what does it say here? In a clear and accurate way. And now the Five of Spring is talking about, when I'm saying collaboration, thinking the sacral chakra, sacral plexus chakra, which is about, again, it has to do with family. Now, this could be colleagues that you feel are like family. That could also be it. But the Five of Spring, when everybody's kind of like working on their own and not wanting to collaborate and play along and, like build together because they're focused on their own thing and lack that sense of collaboration, that is an unhealthy or blocked sacral plexus chakra. And that is like, that is, so your root chakra is the bottom of your pelvis, and the sacral plexus chakra is where your reproductive system is, right? So, like, they're very close together, but they are separate anyway. So, that's that. So if you're not, yeah, okay, I said it. I feel like I said it. Okay. Then with the release card and the Three of Summer and the Page of Wands, it is also, it has the forefront energy here is a heart chakra, a healthy heart chakra. With the Page of Wands, it has that backing of a healthy root chakra. Because a healthy root chakra is also courageous, right? In a physical sense, like the Page of Wands is in a physical sense. It's like the action card, right? Anything else? I think that's it. So I'm going to leave it to there. Hopefully this has given you some guidance of what's going on energetically with yourself, with people, what you have to work on. If you would like to work with me so I can help you unblock or balance any chakras, the information is in the description below. And other than that, I think that's it. So I hope you have a great week and that you can have this like new adventure with like cooler people to like have fun with and build together with, honestly. Like, that just sounds great. Okay, I'll see you next video. Bye.